Hey guys, it's Pastor Chris Summer, and we know that this year Christmas Eve is different than it's been in the past for us in some ways. And so we're having a candlelight experience, and we haven't done this before, so we just wanted to share a video on what you can expect that afternoon when you show up. So the first thing I want you to know is you want to come about 15 to 20 minutes early. And so if you're coming to the first one, which kicks off at noon, you'll want to be here maybe around 11:45, 11:40. And then when you get here, make sure and park in the front. Both gates will be open, but you want to park in the front lot along Telegraph. That's the only place we're having people park that day. But when you get here, somebody like Faustino will be here to hand you...
Welcome to our Christmas Eve experience.
Thank you, Faustino. You'll want to be here and grab one of these red envelopes. This envelope is going to serve a couple things. One is, it's going to tell you which service you're going to. So on the off chance you get here and the service you want to attend is full, you'll be given a ticket. This serves as your ticket to the next service. And so it tells you what service you're attending and then what time the doors open. And there's also a barcode on here that you can scan. It'll take you to our website. It'll tell you more about the day, where our offerings are going, because they're going to help people in a homeless ministry at the Restoration House. And it'll just give you some information about Christmas Eve here at Faith. So once you've gotten this, you'll pull up and you'll park. Let's do this. And by the way, you might be in a cool Jeep. I'm not. I'm just in this blue minivan, but it's still pretty cool. Now when you get out, you want to remember to bring your ticket, because when you come to the door, they'll check and make sure that you have a ticket for this service. So at about 15 minutes till, as it says on here, the doors are going to open 15 minutes before the experience starts. You'll also want to remember your mask. I'm going to put mine on and go on in. I'm going to take it back off now though, just so you can hear me. You're going to enter on the right side. The center doors won't be used. There'll be some lovely people here welcoming you. And when you come that day, we've already got some of the decorations up, but we'll have more. It'll look a little more festive. There'll be somebody here who will hand you a candle, because this is a candlelight experience. And so you'll grab your candle and you'll head on in. Now, if there's a group of people, we're hoping you'll stay socially distanced. We've all learned how to do that by this point. So your family will hopefully stay together and you'll head in. We're not going to assign seats. There's no seating. It's going to be standing because it's only 20 minutes. You'll notice there's some markers on the floor. Those kind of serve as a center of gravity for each of the families. So when you come in, if you're the first people in, come on in and come as close to the front as you can, and we'll fill from the front to the back. So your family will come and circle around one of these. If you're a family of one, well, you can stay in the circle. If you're a family of six, you'll just kind of huddle around the circle. And then by the time you get in here, there'll be some wonderful music going. I'll probably be singing. It's going to be worth being here. And then we'll have our candlelight experience. Once it's all done, we will then leave this place. Now, here's what I want you to know. Nobody's going out these doors. What I'm going to call the mission side of the building, because that's where our mission is hung. Nobody's going out that side because there's no easy way to get back to your car without walking through traffic. So we're going to ask everybody to go either out the vision side or back out the doors from which you came. So the people on the vision side will go out over there, and you'll see, as I'm going to do, on your way out, you can drop off your offering. If you brought a physical offering, you can put it in the red envelope that we provided, drop it in the offering slot in the mailbox, or maybe you give online that day. Either way, as we head out, you'll have your candle that you would have used and your offering if you've got it. So let's go back out. And again, we're hoping you'll socially distance, because I was on the mission side, I was on this side. I'm going to head out the back, out the way in which I came. I'm going to drop my offering for the Restoration House into the offering basket. Again, this is another year we're giving away all the offering that we've gathered on Christmas Eve. And this year, because we're talking about home and being home for Christmas, we wanted to share with and give back to God by giving to the people who might not have a home this time of year. So I've dropped off my offering, I've given a socially distanced goodbye to all the people at church that I love. Goodbye, I love you. Love you. Goodbye, goodbye. I take my candle, and there'll be some sort of receptacle here. I promise it'll look a little nicer than what we've mocked up here. I'll place it in there. They'll be sanitized before they're ever used again. And then I head back out to my car. And that's it. So we're going to offer, as we've mentioned, 8 candlelight experiences that afternoon, starting at noon. So we hope you can join us. We're excited for that day. We really are. In addition, if you can't be here, or even if you can, if you also want to watch online, we'll have a full service, worship service online that day as well, where there'll be a full message. We're not going to get really any time for a message if you come in person that day. So there'll be a little message I'll be giving. But really, online we'll have a service as well for the folks that can't be here in person. If you have any questions, listen, here's what I want you to know. We're always available for questions. Just email us, call up to the church. And man, looking forward to seeing you here that day. And who knows? Maybe that day, I'm hoping Santa will bring me a Jeep. That's what I'm hoping. God's peace, y'all.